Yeah.
Stop recording video. Button.
So
Speech off.
I've been doing Section 3. So I've been trying to figure out, I've been making calls and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And they come say, you got to leave. I try to talk to them. They like pay half one time or something like that, and the rest later. But I can pay it all tomorrow. I just got to wait till I get paid. Sometimes they have understanding, sometimes they don't. So
Wait, are you from Houston?
no, ma'am. I am from Killeen, Texas.
Okay, so you're saying that you came to Houston and you were staying. How long you and your girlfriend been together?
Since November.
Okay, and so y'all were staying in a room together, or y'all have your own place together?
Right now we're in a room. We can't.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, that's better.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I have my headphones in. We came to Houston. Her brother, the baby mother, who we stayed with, her brother got killed in prison. So he had a child, a female that stayed with her when she was going through. So we came down here and we stayed with them. But just was drinking, arguing and stuff. It was late night argument, keeping the child up, waking them up, and it got to the point where they was like, you know what, we love y'all, and we love y'all, but it ain't working. Y'all gonna have to do something.
How did y'all
I gotta
meet?
find somewhere to go. How do what?
How did you guys meet?
Huh?
Like, how did you meet? Where did you meet?
Oh, I met her while I was like, I have it's a female that I call my twin that I grew up with. She has green eyes too, and like we look alike. So we always say we was twins. This was one of her friends that she went to school with. I remember seeing her meeting somewhere, but not recalling. And when I seen a picture on my sister's Facebook page, I inquired about it. We started talking before I came home, and she had stayed in the same city. So when I came home, I ended up staying literally 5 minutes away. And that's how we ended up getting in touch with each other.
Okay.
But
So now you guys are in a room. How long you guys been in a room together?
how long what?
How long have you guys been in a room together?
Since April or what? I want to say either the end of February or the beginning of March.
Okay.
I wasn't working. I had quit my job. I was working at Burger King. I quit my job because I was going to get into it with my coworkers because they were handling me. They said that I was working and working hard, so they would stop doing what they were doing so they know I would do it. And I was like, yeah. So I went to the managers. They did nothing about it. And I don't have a temper, but I only deal with so much. So before I tripped out or went to jail or messed my work history up, I quit. Because I went to all the higher ups and they didn't do anything.
Okay.
And so I was out of a job. Even before I went to the room, I had been out of a job. And she was working. And I'm pretty sure I don't know if you've ever been in that type of situation, but I'm pretty sure you can understand that if you were the man, you were the one paying the bills and carrying the weight, it would become burdensome. Like, it would become a point where you were like, you know what I'm saying, it's help.
Where did she work? Did she work at Burger King too?
No, she was working at it's a company right by Bush Airport. She was working for the catering company that caters the food for the airplanes.
Oh, okay.
Bush Airport.
But she doesn't work there anymore? Oh, she quit that job too?
Yeah, because of the drinking. She had drank and woke up late, and I was like, you go ahead and go in late instead of not going on. You know what I'm saying? Because she had already had a situation where her boss had talked to her. Just go in late. It's better than not going on. She didn't go.
Okay.
She quit.
Okay.
And so I got her hired up there while I'm working there as a waitress server.
Oh, that's good. Okay, at the comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we both working there, and we're both waiting on phone calls right now for these other jobs. But I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it ain't gonna pan out because I've left several times, and due to the emotional attachment. I wasn't even going 24 hours before I came back. And I go to everybody and talk about it, and then they look like, damn, you said this. So when I say it now, everybody's like, yeah, right. But
When's her birthday?
you get situated? Did you go? I told you, hold on. Go ahead on, man. Maybe 300. I apologize. I had to intervene earlier in the situation over here. Yeah. Like I said, I talk. When I go to talking, I tend to talk a lot. I don't know if this all Virgos do that, but I express myself verbally. And so I talk to people I don't have to people out here, but I talk to my mom, my dad, or my friends. And like I said, they've heard this story like 4 or 5 times about me saying, I'm done, I'm leaving, yada, yada, and I come back. But
When's her birthday?
she's Aquarius, February 4th.
Oh, okay. So, like, do your parents want you to come back home, or what do they want you to do?
My mom's out here. My mom and my aunt stay out here like in the same apartment. They stay out here on the north side.
Okay.
My dad just moved to Alabama, so I would be going back to Killeen to, you know what I'm saying, I will have my twins out there.
Mm-hmm.
My twin is out there, you know what I'm saying? That's what I came to stay with when I first came home. That's what I came home to. But other than that, and they help so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just have to make sure, I just got to take care of myself.
So, you said today the problem is with you and your girlfriend, the problem is what? What's the problem today?
The issue was, like, we weren't even, before this happened, we were not together, you know what I'm saying? We had already been separate. We had agreed to coincide. I woke up at like 3 in the morning. She was coming in the door. And when I smoked, so I knew she had just stepped out to smoke a cigarette, but we smoked cigarettes in the room. So, and I knew she was smoking a cigarette. I knew there was nothing extra going on. But anytime I've ever stepped outside and smoked and came in and she rolled over and seen me come through the door, whether it was smoking a cigarette, going downstairs to pay for the room or whatever, it was a problem. Like, where you been? What you was doing? I'm like, so I just paid for the room. I just smoked a cigarette. She's like, you probably was doing this and that. So when she came in last night, I was like, what you was doing? I was smoking a cigarette. And I pointed out to her that you had a problem with me doing these type of things, and then you did, even when we're not together. You know what I'm saying? Even with us not being together, there's still a love and a caring concern.
Right.
Like, I would want her to try to walk to the store at 1 o'clock in the morning by herself, type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of dudes over here, so I wouldn't want you outside at 2 or 3 in the morning. Anything can happen.
Right.
But I pointed out to her, like, man, you know, you could have been doing anything out there. Anybody could have been out there, whatever. I'm saying, you smoking in the room. So what was the purpose? What purpose did it serve to go outside to smoke? I had no problem with it, but I was just showing her that the same thing that she complained about concerning my behavior, that she also existed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a problem through our whole relationship in Houston. Like, she'll complain about me doing something, and I'll accept or whatever, and I'll make changes, and I'll discover that you're doing the same thing. And the only reason I was doing it because I didn't feel like it was a problem. Like, me going to the gym is a problem. You might be in there looking at them women, and ooh, I'm not. But if I am looking, eyes are for looking, and I'm not touching, but I'm not. I'd go in there to play ball and work out, and invite you to come with me, and you choose not to come. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's I think it's a big insecure thing. I really consider myself a solid individual as far as, like, when anybody I deal with, but like my significant other, I'm very affectionate and attentive. I'm loyal, I'm faithful, and I believe that she dealt with dudes who drugged her and dogged her to where when I'm being how I am, it caused her to be suspicious because she ain't used to that. She's not, men don't act like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's her mind frame.
Right.
And it almost brought me to the point when I was young, I didn't care about nobody but myself and halfway down myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and I almost reverted to that point, like, okay, I'm in a relationship, I'm being faithful, I'm being solid, I'm being real.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing anything. A woman can stop me and be like, oh, you got some pretty eyes, or oh, you cute. And I'm like, thank you, and I keep on pushing. I leave no window of opportunity. And for me to be doing that, and still receiving what I'm receiving, and like, it's, you know what I'm saying, still be getting accused, I feel like she's cold. I should have cheated. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not me. I found, early in my relationship, I found messages back and forth, like for 5, 6, 7 different dudes talking about meeting up to have sex. And I was just caring about all type of relationship type of conversations. Before we made it official, after we made it official, it was like, you know what I'm saying? And my emotional attachment allowed me to look over that. My love allowed me to look over that, because I would never do it. I would never do nothing like that before, and I'd never do nothing like that again. But I overlooked it. However, it kind of gave me a little PTSD, because it happened for a month and a half up under my nose. I slept there, was there all day unless I was at work. So it happened right up under my nose, and I didn't know. So how would I know it's happening now? So that's been a problem on my end, but I had to make myself.
I mean, was she talking? Was she talking?
Hmm?
Was she talking back to them?
It was a conversation about meeting up here. I want to do this to you. I want to do that to you. And there was never no like, we need to stop, or I got a boyfriend, or it was always like, oh, for real? That's what you want to do? Like, you entertaining me.
Oh, wow.
Instead of, and I've no exaggeration, I've cut off friends. I don't even have that many friends when I came home, but the ones I did, whether male or female, she was like, it was an issue. So, I plan on, after I decided that I wanted to be with you, I'm planning on building with you. This is my life now, so I'm cutting off. I cut that off. I sacrificed that for you, because this is what I want more.
Right.
And I did that for friends, to certain family members, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and right now, when I leave, I have nothing to show for this 4 months, 5 months I've been out. I have absolutely nothing to show for. I was working for Tesla when I met her, making $22.50 an hour.
Well, and you didn't
quit my job.
Oh, why'd you quit it?
I guess I look back now, I believe that, being incarcerated for 20 years, we deprived of interaction and intimacy with opposite sex. Like with women, we don't have that. So
right.
I believe that once I came out and experienced that on a close-up level, on an everyday basis, like literally every day, all day. If I wasn't at work at the gym, I was over there. So it was like, I think it kind of overwhelmed my senses. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for that. And everybody told me not to come out and hop in a relationship. But, I thought that was what I wanted. And I know that's what I wanted, but I believe I got the wrong one. I believe I rushed it. But I got to the point where I didn't even want to go to be at work, because I didn't want to be away from her. Or we might have an argument or something, and I go to work, and you just won't sit right with me being at work and her being at home, stewing on it, or doing some stuff that, anything that would be running through my head at work, and I'd be like, man, I got an emergency, or I'm sick, and I would go home to the point where it's just, she ended up quit her job, and I quit my job. We was jobless before we came to Houston. Like, we had cars got repoed, everything went downhill since I met her. And she's a good woman. Like, she has a good heart. I'm saying she has a beautiful heart. She just has hit her past as molded her into a certain individual, and she believes that she has to be a certain way because she's had to be that way her whole life.
So what's the name? So where was she working when you met her?
She had 2 jobs when I met her. She was working for 2 different warehouses.
So you were working for Tesla, and she was working for 2 different warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all decided y'all just wanted to quit everything and come to Houston.
We didn't. It wasn't just like we didn't sit down and talk about it. I actually didn't even sit down like myself. I don't know if she just thought about it, but I didn't sit down myself and be like, such and such. It was that right there, and then Tesla's it's the biggest factory in Austin. It's the biggest plant they have, main one, where they actually produce cars. And there's so many people. It's not even at full capacity. There's so many people that work there, and being in the environment I've been in for the last 20 years, being around 1,500 people in this place, walking and bumping and bustling into each other, and the supervisor, the lead had a supervisor, the supervisor had a supervisor, he had a supervisor. So if one runs down on one, it goes downhill. And I kind of felt like I was not in prison again, but I felt like I was dealing with officers again. And then I was uncomfortable with being around so many people at one time. That was giving me anxiety. But I spoke to my boss before I quit and explained my whole situation to him. And he was like, well, I understand. I applaud you for making it through it. I understand. Just send me, email me, you know what I'm saying, the resignation. And I put a note in there that if you decide that you want to work for Tesla again, we'll be open to hiring you. So that's how I ended it. She just quit. She quit one, and she quit the other. But it's like she was drinking way heavily because her mother passed last year. So, I don't know, man.
How old is she?
She's 34. I'm 36.
How old is her mom?
No, she's 35. I don't know how her mom was. Her mom was like in her early 50s when she passed.
Wow.
I think it was a heart attack.
Wow.
And she's 34. She has 5 kids. Her oldest one is 18.
Really?
And everybody I know has gotten on me, has gotten on my back about, like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Woman got 5 kids. And it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't the situation. It was the person. That's what caught me with the person. You know what I'm saying, who she was. But, you know, sometimes you will see one, you have enough time to see this side, won't see another side till later on. And
you saying the 5 kids are in the room with y'all too?
Oh, she has custody over.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you say?
One is grown. Her second oldest daughter stays with her father. All the kids are with their fathers except for the youngest daughter. She's with the grandparents. But when I was in Killeen, we had the youngest son and youngest daughter. We just didn't want to come to Houston with absolutely nothing, not knowing what we were getting into and dragging them. With no car. Like, we came out here with our clothes. And the money we ate with on the plane. I said, so we didn't think it would be fair to them to drag them out of them. I'm saying the situation they're in right now, they're going to school with their friends and stuff. We wanted to come get situated. I'm saying get a place, get a car to where we could take them to school or take them wherever we need to take them to. You know what I'm saying? Have everything where it'd be comfortable. That was the plan. But they're with their fathers, their grandparents. It's a situation, like, this is a situation, but I don't know how I allowed myself to end up in a situation, but it happened, can't undo it. All I can do is kind of move forward.
Right, that's true. Pray about it. I'm sleepy, okay? I'm going to take a nap because I just came from working out. And I'll check on you later, okay?
All right.
Okay. Guys, that's a guy that was trying to holler at me.
Stop recording.